Hola a todos, bienvenidos a mi nuevo canal. Todos y bienvenidos aquí a mi nuevo canal que dedicaremos a juegos de Xbox. Bueno, me lo he creado gracias a la ayuda de mi amigo Alfredo. Y bueno, en primer lugar quiero estar diciendo por qué estoy grabando aquí. Sí. Estoy grabando aquí porque no tengo computadora y estoy grabando en este iPad. Vamos a jugar a la serie de la Noire. Lo siento, voy a hacer el caso de pintalabios con vosotros. Bueno, a ver qué tal sale. Os digo que este canal voy a subir en el GTA muchas, espérate, estoy poniendo en el iPad, bastantes cosas que os van a molar, creo que a todos. No pararé de hacer vídeos porque a YouTube me encanta. Hay mucha gente que no sabe lo que es la Noire porque es un juego que ya se está echando a perder. Voy a empezar a moverla, ¿vale? Vale. Y bueno, ya vamos a iniciar la... Es que no puedo grabar toda la pantalla, lo siento, chavales. Espérate que estoy intentando comprobar cómo está ahí. Espérate, si lo doy aquí. ¿Qué calor hace tu P4? Para los que no estén viendo este vídeo, es que estamos a, no sé, pero estamos a, espérate que lo confirmo, a 20 de junio.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. Washington is again.
Los casos de misiones secundarias y todo, lo que me queda no hacer más, lo voy a hacer en misiones, en otros vídeos.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press. Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys? You have a mother, asshole, a sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later. He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Move along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scrap.
Lo siento, me la voy a saltar porque es que, joder, si no el vídeo no acaba nunca y yo tengo que grabar más cosas.
Roman, this your beat? Yes, sir. What part of it? It's part here that uses like a local
Espero que se esté escuchando mejor, lo siento por la calidad del
neighborhood.
vídeo, la mierda de audio, ya lo sé, pero bueno.
Nothing like this. Is that known locally?
Vale, me la pela. Aviso, este vídeo sale en mujeres.
What can you tell me about the shoe print?
Que están asesinadas. No recomiendo verlos si son menores de edad. Yo también soy menor de edad, pero...
Could be the head injuries.
Hostia.
She has a deadly stalk. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Bamba. Que te den tres.
Interesting. What's the writing on the victim? BD, Black Dahlia, X. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on her lipstick. Any idea of the time of death? From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Vale. Hostia, aquí me he hecho esperar un momento. Estoy...
It's like some kind of puzzle or target there.
Ah, tengo que hacer Estados Unidos. Estados Unidos. Esto. Ah, vale. Esto es un 9. Esto también. Esto. Hostia.
Mamba Club. Why steal a tinkle light?
Su bolso lo investigamos.
The victim's bag.
Y un pintalabios.
Looks brand new.
Por eso se llama
Can't be the
el
one
caso
used
de
on the body.
pintalabios XD. Ajá. No nos interesa.
Can we get to the Baba? They actually got a thirst in a case like this.
¿Qué me falta?
See it all. What caused the blunt force injury to the face? Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Ok. Vámonos, puto gordo. Hasta el infinito y más allá. ¿Veis? Aquí conducción de primera clase. Ah, ya está soltado, mira. Ya que cabrón, cómo va. Las misiones secundarias. ¡Tío! ¡El puto
Break.
Mira, conduce tu puto gordo.
You're behind the wheel.
Bueno, de mi nuevo compañero.
The werewolf?
Hombre, luego sí, siento chaval, me acerca toda la secuencia porque si no, no hay nada, tío. Yeah. Yes.
Gentlemen, what can I get you? Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night? Yes. How can I help, officer? You could start with your name. Garrett Mason. You're the regular bartender on nights? I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town. Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age. You mean Celine Henry? Yes. Do you know anything about her? I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her those things. Would you like to speak to him? I would. He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phil. I'll stay here. Park.
Qué cabrón.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Sure, I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine is
Oh, oh my god.
lovely. House off. Hey,
Va.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
not at first.
Celine already had quite a head start. She attracted attention? Certainly. Few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular. You know him? No. He's been in a couple of times. Did they leave together? Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
So, how do you figure this out?
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Eso es duda, seguro.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, points on her finger, but not her wedding finger. Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself. Did she have it a long time? Sure. Since way back in her flying days. Did her husband buy it for her? No, it was before Jacob.
O sea, tú, cabrón.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna. Okay, I bought it years ago. Carried a torch for Celine in those days. Yes, I always have. The old man never knew about it. You know the husband? Sure, I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit. Do you think he killed his wife? No. No, not in my opinion. So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that? Stow the attitude, will you? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30. Got no answer. Thanks, Mr. Cole. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine? 142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Where's that goddamn?
Vamos ya, por favor.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My school was just starting to warm up nicely.
Está conduciéndose en el espectáculo, tú.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Soy un novio.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks, man.
Mierda, chavales. Acabáis de ver mi puto techo, ¿vale? Esta es mi tele. Mira, os la voy a agrandar. Esta es mi mano. Esta es mi mano, no voy a enseñar la cara, como hace GTV. Esta es mi mano, no voy a enseñar el setup. Está dentro de mucho. A mi amigo Adán le encanta mi casa, porque es muy grande, pero no la voy a enseñar. Mis padres no me dejan. Ahí tengo una estantería y eso lo voy a tapar. La estantería está vacía porque no, o sea, me acaban de comprar una y me da mucha pereza. Aquí estoy sujetando la puta tablet con esto de la GoPro. Aunque así se vaya bien, pero es que no puedo jugar con una mano, lo siento. Sorry, chavales. Así se ve bien. Vale, un poquito más de tablet. Y ahora vamos. I like it. Residencia de los Henry.
You find the booze helped you get through a working day?
sharpens my investigatory instincts.
A smart lawyer might use that to draw out anything you collect today.
Smart man might know it's unwise to stand with the patient in his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
Thank you, Mighty. Now you picked the wrong job with a healthy thirst for vengeance.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can as physicians. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious. It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out clues than the clues that would have led to her killing.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there. Betty Short be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever imagine.
August, officer the attack, 211 shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe, 391 Broadway, unit 10 of code 3, identified.
Después de este caso ya me veréis conducir mejor, pero porque tal una cosa me está dando que ya se ve complicado. Bueno, cuando acabemos el vídeo lo enseñaré. Vais a flipar porque se le va para el lado. Mira, 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 mira cómo me va, cabrón. Joder, que es imposible. Qué maldito caso así. No sé ni... Vale. Y me tengo por esta calle, esa enterrarle que viene a mi lado. Hacia adelante. Vale, vamos. Vamos a por ellos. Dale a me gusta y comparte el nombre. Eso sí, suscribirse.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second. Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Otro periódico de Fortnite. Pero paso de lo entero que quedan 14 minutos. De 14 minutos no, pero bastante. 3 minutos a lo sumo.
Said I had to go back, Doctor. Bye, Azab. Bye.
¿Veis? Con la historia y son 13. Con ese hago el séptimo, ¿no? No, el séptimo, ¿no? Ah, no, el quinto. Es muy random aparecer un caso así. 43, son 43.
Size 9. Above average for a lady. Burglar used the pry bar.
Allanamiento, sabotaje, todo.
I think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit. You got another thing coming, Buster.
Si se le pasa la borrachera, estaré en el apartamento 2. Teléfono mío 2221. Jacob.
Selena and Jacob
Está claro.
obviously having problems. Speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being
Vamos al cuarto.
my asshole drank like this,
call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Aquí.
Don't take all day about himself. Like a national security.
Regular Amelia Earhart day. The ring looks distinctive.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Request technical services for suspected
Tiffany.
459 and
Most of this stuff is junk. I explained the missing ring.
Voy a por ella. Asesino. Era cuando me dedicaba a su YouTube sobre ti.
LAPD.
Hostia, ahí va a
Are you
hablar con ella.
acquainted with Celine Henry, Mrs.?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered?
Oh my god.
Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Vale. Problemas matrimoniales. ¡Joder!
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night.
Okay, Bill, we go in hard. Follow my lead. Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
She-
We're going to have a look around, and we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Se me ha dado la misma. Yo estaría grande, el cabrón. Se está riendo, creo. Pues básicamente eso. Que es un cabrón. Joder. Joder. Vale, ya. Aquí otro.
You think the atmosphere is thick in here? Like they trying to gas me.
Vamos a decir tú. Aquí. Otro y ya está. Gracias. Una
The
segunda.
oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Entramos en la habitación y comprobamos el número de piso, supongo.
Size 11.
Otra. Voy a estirarme.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
Bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
We know she went to the Bottle Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night, I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Eso es verdad.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Porque eres tan mentiroso, cabrón. Sí, tienes una
I
cara
don't
de
believe you,
mentiroso ahí
Jacob.
de tu
I
mujer.
think you didn't have the guts to do it
Hoy no ibas a
yourself. You or
tomártelo,
someone else.
cabronazo.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Nota de amenaza de muerte.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was awash in a trap and you just couldn't stand it.
Su puta madre. Me está pegando un puto cabrón calvo, gallo.
What's this?
Nico Bellic. ¡No! María.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, bed 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doctor. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Investiga. Porque ya no hay.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
A la comisaría central, puto gordo. Sí, hombre. Una hostia.
You can drive.
Single man. Otro. ¿La cuál es?
thinking of moving up to a 45. Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. You understand me? Yes.
Vamos a empezar por...
You did it. Everything points to you. What does text mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And there's the other. Where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me. Love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave. That's it. That's my confession. I love my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
You took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years, and I never knew that. In that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools.
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
You're full of shit, Jacob. The truth is you hated that bitch. You followed her, dragged her into the car, and then took her out to the moors. She woke up, and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No.
And then you stomped her. You stomped her because she's a drunken whore, and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for all the years you had to take it. You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on. Try to deny it.
I was at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
I can. The bar owner, McCall, gave you up. He called your house right at the time that someone was smashing Celine's skull in and got no answer. If we find that socket wrench, you're gonna fry. Get it off your chest. Tell me you killed her.
I killed her, all right. I killed her dreams. She was an aviator, famous in her day, flying around up there like a bird. But she never wanted to come back down. You know, my pop was a sod farmer, dirt poor. I joined the Corps, trained to be a mechanic. I did better than my father did. I worked hard for it. It's all you can ask of a man. But Celine, she never wanted to come down from the clouds. She wanted everything I couldn't give her. All I had was security. That was never going to be enough.
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
You're lying, Jim. It was falling apart. Things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it was.
Jenny Morgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. In your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her. All right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do? Took it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob. But I'm not promising. It still looks bad for you.
Fellas, you failed me.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, fellas. Really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your stand of police recording.
será mejor, chavales.
We can still pull down the conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy.
That's the guy. Here he's an honest cop. Now there's an oxymoron for you.
Tengo una maldita fucking idea.
That's the
Vale,
latest
y
thing.
ahora así. Se ve más o menos.
Alonso Mendez. Sound like a man who fights in the real world.
It sounds like a man that let my daughter.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, to find yourself in any number of them.
That's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Bueno, ya estamos a punto de llegar.